Hi there, here we have a question from the 2021 paper 0445 spec. It says the package containing a ready meal for 4 people is shown below. So you've got an isometric view with an ellipse. Says in the space on the right, complete the orthographic view of the ready meal package on a scale of 1 to 2. So you know that it's going to be half size. So the first thing to do is half all of the numbers here. So 70 becomes 35, 140 becomes 70, 40 becomes 20, 60, 30, 140, 70, and 220, 70, and 200 becomes 100, and 120 becomes 60. So you have to complete the side view, the front view, and the ellipse. So you're already given the starting point here, you're given the centre for the ellipse, and there's your side view. So the first thing to do is to just line up that, because you know the bottom is the same on both views. Just check your ruler is straight. And then you know the distance across the front is 110. So you know that each side of the centre is going to be 55. So you can draw the centre up and just double check the top. So it's using what you've got in the quickest way possible. So just checking, yeah, 55, 55 on the other side. And just drawing, continuing that line across. It's going to be the same on both views, and then you can put these verticals in, and you know there's the outside of that one, and you know you've got a front face, and then you've got a flat section at the top. So you can measure down the centre. So the flat section at the top is 20. And the section from the bottom is 70. So marking 70 up from there. And then you can draw straight across because it will be the same on both views. So that's your outside shape. So that's the front view. And then looking at the side view, you've got your starting point, and you know the width of it is 70. So measuring 70 from there, actually using this, measuring 70 from there and measuring it here, you can draw up the full height, flip it over and do the other side. And you know the handle goes down the centre, so it's going to be half of 70, which is 35. Just mark that centre point, mark it up there. And you know the shape of the profile of it is straight up, straight down from the top, and then an angle joining there. So you've got straight up to here, and you've got the flat handle at the top, so you're going to have an angle either side, just coming from the corner to there. Corner to there. So that is the side view done. So now there is the ellipse in the front. So the ellipse has a major axis, so you know the widest is going to be 100, and the minor axis, which could be this way, is going to be 60. So the radius here is going to be 50 because that's the full distance, 100, and this one is 60, so your radius is going to be 30. So you know that from the top to the bottom is going to be 60, so it looks quite big. So you know you can mark it out so that you're going to know. You're going to use your compass, and this way it's going to be 100, so that's 50 either side of the centre line, so it's good to mark it out so that you've got an idea where it's going to go. So setting your compass for 60, sorry, for 30 because it's the radius, so So the radius of the minor axis is 30. And drawing that circle in there, you know it's going to go from if you're on the centre, it's going to go from 1 to the other. And the major axis is 100 with a radius of 50, so setting the compass, drawing the major axis, doing the centre, and it should go through the points you've done. So you can always check, you know, it's a good way of checking if your compass moves. So keep your construction lines light, and then you won't need to rub them out. So you need to mark out (30, 60, 30, 60), and the same on the other side. So marking out 30, 60, 30, 60, and then you can draw your lines through. So they're going to go through the centre and join up. Just making sure you're on them. So through the centre and joining up from one side to the other. And so joining all through the centre. And this is the construction you need. And then from here, you're marking down from the top on both sides. You just down from the top, point where your line crosses the outside circle, and then from the inside circle where they cross, that's your point. And it's the same on the next one too. So marking down from the top, and you can do both sides at the same time. So down from the top on the outer circle and up from the bottom, because you have to do it on both sides. So down from the top, up from the bottom, and then from the inner circle where your diagonal crossing, just mark it out, and those are your points, and you can do that on the bottom. And the same here. So you can do them both at the same time. So up and out from the inner circle. You've got your points. So now you can sketch in your ellipse. So it starts on your major axis on the widest point, and then just freehand go through the points that you've drawn to come to, you have to curve it before you get there to flat at the top, and then do the same on the other side. So that's your widest point, and going through the points that you've constructed, and it needs to round. It's a bit difficult doing this without moving your drawing board, but feel free to move it. And so it comes through here, through this point, and to the bottom, and then rounded. So it's got to be rounded through this point, and you can go over a few times to the bottom here. So this has gone a bit straight here, so you can go over and round it to get your ellipse.